Okay, folks, we are back and ready to go. I basically rebooted the stream and switched from 1080i hyper super high def from 1080i to 720. I'm sorry, from 1080p to 720p, so that those with slower internet can fully enjoy the stream and the presentation that we are giving them. And so I hope that makes for some improvements. We're going to get this match started right now. Between Leonard and Norbert. And these are both from the winner's side. So this is a winner's side match. We have not seen the last of either of these two. And it's a race to 8. Leonard gets one game.
Yeah.
And we are ready to go. Norbert versus Leonard. Leonard gets a game on the wire. And I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me and joining us today for Manila Billiards World PPA 9-ball shootout here at Manila Billiards in Carson, California. Be sure to come on down to Manila Billiards whenever you are in the Southern California area. It's only about 12 or 10 miles from Hard Times Billiards. It has 6 gold crown tables. And Jimmy Filio is the house manager here, houseman, and he makes a great Pinoy barbecue every day, fresh, made to order. So let's get this match started right now between Leonard and Norbert. Leonard breaks. And by the way, folks, these two players are pretty strong as well. Leonard probably not as strong as Norbert, which is why he's going to get a game on the wire, and that's reflected on the scoreboard right now. Nice slice on the one ball. Leonard playing a safety. And you know what? These tables are slow, and usually what happens with the slow tables is the cue balls will hang at the shelf there, but I think there was just a little bit too much speed on that cue ball. It spun into the corner pocket. Nice shot there. Good speed, and I like the way Norbert stays down on the ball. He overrolled there a little bit. He's gonna have to cut this 9 in. Ouch. Good break. Leonard now has 2 games after Norbert. Overcut that 9 ball. This on the winner side is a race to 8, so I apologize for that error in the last match. Nice shot, good speed. I think he wanted to kind of come into the face of that 9 ball just to stop the cue ball and give him a little bit less of an angle on this 4. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta. That's a pretty steep angle, but sometimes you just gotta, play the cards you've been dealt. Play the rolls as they come. Take it one shot at a time. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. What? Yeah, if you want to, that's great. Daniel's good. How's Rhino?
Playing bad.
So what's up, man? You got a Golden Q shirt on, man.
Yeah, I have been practicing over there.
Yeah, I know. Every time I go over there, you're there.
That's right. I'm a house player now.
You and I got into a match over there, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Like in the last 3 of the tournament they had, I think.
Yes.
Man, you're a tough player.
Thank you.
Not today.
Can't read readers.
Oh, you lost to Reed? Oh man, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, but
Well, he's been raising fast. He was an 8 last year.
Thanks, Mark. Anybody good at camera?
don't want the front camera. I missed this one.
All right. Leonard's got a pretty easy out here. Looks like he's drawing this out. He's just gonna, nice touch. He's already up 2-0. Norbert's gonna have to do quite a bit of work. Zero. I just want to let everybody know too that Max Eberly is in town. If you didn't know that, well, now you do. No, he's in Southern California and he's hanging with the Riverside Tap right now. He's doing 3 days of clinics. I think, in fact, he's already started the first day, but there are still slots available for tomorrow and for Tuesday, or I'm sorry, for tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow and Tuesday. They take place at 6:30, and I believe it's $75 or $100, and I think you get a 4-hour session. You'll have to go to riversidetap.net for details. So be sure to check it out. He's doing some very small clinics, only about 8 people per day. You're going to get a lot of attention from Max Eberly, Mad Max Eberly. Tamp it to the max with Mad Max.
Wala, tagal ng POV ko.
Stepped away for a second. It looks like, I guess, Norbert won his first game, huh? And if your shortstops want to come down here, actually, we got a couple players already looking for action. Come down to Manila. Get yourself some barbecue. The barbecue starts at 3 o'clock. He's jumping up. It looks like he's jumping up quite a lot on his shots. I'm sure the people in the chat room would agree. Boy, tough action here, I tell you. In truth, I don't even know what I would do here. And I mean, I guess he's just got to go for the bank. Let's see how he does. He's tentative, nervous about it. That's no good, no good. Funny roll. Leonard has Norbert has a choice here. He's gotta bank this. She goes. Nice shot, and that closes the gap. It's now 3-2. We got action, folks. Race to 8. Leonard had a game on the wire in this match. And the score is now 3-1. 3-2. What's up, Juice Rock? Hey, Juice Rock, you didn't play this or what? I thought you were going to come play this and take it down. Oh, it's Norbert. No, it's Norbert. Quit playing with my head. Be nice to the streamer. Possible bank shot here on the 3-ball. 6-ball might actually help it in, but didn't need it. It looks like Norbert might be catching a bit of a gear now. He looks comfortable all of a sudden. Norbert ties it up. This is from the winner's side, folks. Only 8 players left in this event. This is the final 8. We already have lost 2 players, Rhino and Lido. From the winner's side, this is a race to 8. It is now 3-3, reducing this match to a race to 5. We got a nice spread out table here. Boy, he's just shooting so fast. Like, it makes me nervous how fast he's shooting. Grab a mic if you want. All right. I'm not really sure if Leonard is half hooked on that ball or if he's really just trying to see if it passes the 6. I guess we're going to have to find out. He might actually. No, it doesn't. He's not hooked. I can see that. But I don't think it does pass the 6. So he's looking at back cutting this or playing some sort of safety. Or is he going to the side? I think he tried to spin that ball. I think he tried to spin that cue ball and throw the 5 into the side. What do you think? You're live. You're hot.
Yeah, that's what I think he was trying to do. I wasn't really sure, but yeah, that looked like it.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing. It's the voice of Mark Whitehead. Do you know this guy Norbert at all?
I do not, but
He's
do not know.
nervous because of the way he shoots. He looks like he's about to take his time, but then he shoots. And then, in the beginning of this match, he was lifting his head almost every shot.
Well, when I left, I went and got something to eat. It was 3-0 Leonard. And now
yeah.
I come back, and now it's 4-3.
Yeah, no,
Norbert.
4-3 Norbert. So
I have to play the loser of this match, so obviously I have a very vested interest in who wins and who loses.
right. It's smart of you to sweat this too.
But Leonard has been getting better. I've been playing him in tournaments over the last few months, and he's getting a lot better, and he's improved. So I think either match is not easy.
Wow, that 5-ball went flying left and right, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It looks like Leonard's got a fairly simple combo, but as we all know, the combos are tough to control. Tough to control the fate of your next shot when you play combos. It takes quite a bit of knowledge to be able to execute sometimes. That's not going to go. Wow. He's disappointed.
Yeah,
Poor
but
guy with the look on his face right now.
he tried to make the 5 and miss. He didn't like making the 1 because the shape on the 2 was impossible.
Yeah. Well, Leonard's right back at it. I don't know what happened here just now. But this isn't the same. He's going to have to play the same shot. Oh, that was a smart shot. Clever.
Yeah, very good.
But it just didn't execute. So Norbert's going to just drop this into the side. And now he's got a wide open table. Actually, from here, if he can just make this 2.
So what do you think is the 2 trouble balls? Once he gets shape on these 2, that he wins.
Well, 5 to the 6 is going to have to be.
Yeah, I think so. The 5
accurate.
I think you're right. The 5 to the 6 is the one. If he can do that, he wins.
Yeah. So essentially, the 4 is kind of a trouble ball because he's got to use the 4 to get ideal shape. Really, what he wants is to bring his cue ball up at the other end of the table by the 8, somewhere in the middle of the table, so that he can just drift his cue ball like that. He just can't get too straight, and it looks like he's got ideal position. He might just have to punch this a little.
Yeah.
You see how fast he shoots?
Yeah.
Just like.
So I think he did pretty good here. So he got good shape on the 6. Yeah.
Makes me nervous how quickly he shoots.
He's afraid he's going to miss, so he wants to get it over.
Right.
Yeah, he's got that little quick 1-2 bang.
You know how you can usually tell someone's rhythm? His is so random. The rhythm is so random that I don't know if he's gonna 3-stroke it, 5-stroke it, or 7-stroke it.
So then the trick to beat him then is to get him guessing as to the shot. Then he won't do that quick 1-2 because he won't have confidence about what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe safety battle.
Right.
Yeah,
Take him out of that.
Layup. Yeah. Don't take any chances yourself and play safety always. When it calls for safety. That's a good observation. So now you gotta get a line on Leonard's game.
I got a line on Leonard's game. I was giving him pointers earlier to confuse him in the anticipation that I might have to play him.
Oh, okay.
So I already sabotaged him before I even got to the table.
So I'll come back.
Pretty good break, but he doesn't have a straight-in shot on the one. He might have to play safe, or no, he might do a thin cut. Oh, he definitely went for the cut and got it. Now he's got a possible run out. Norbert plays pretty good. I've never seen him play, but he plays strong. I think he is the man to beat for the tournament.
Yeah, Norbert.
Yeah, I think so. Precluding myself, of course.
I don't think I think you're probably a ball better than he is, but I don't think you're spotting him in this. You're playing him even, aren't you?
Yeah, no, we have the same rankings in this, but he doesn't miss a lot, and he plays smart. So whenever you encounter that, you want to play the guy that misses more.
Well, those are the tough players that when they're playing, they look like they're doing everything wrong, but they're actually doing everything else right.
He just rattled.
Yeah.
I think he kind of stood up on a shot, but he just rattled that right in the hole. I think Leonard will take advantage of this.
He's perfect here, so he's gonna even up the score. It's gonna be 4-4 now. So these guys are nip and tuck pretty much since that
I think
first lead that Leonard had in the beginning of the set.
Well, I think that Norbert snuck in a game on you. I think the score is now 5-4.
Oh, that's right. I went outside. I had to use the phone. Whoops. So you're right. It is 5-4.
But Norbert did win 5 unanswered games, I do believe.
Norbert, I'm hearing he used to match up with Moro Paez and King Kong back in the day, in the 90s. And he actually he had some sort of an accident. He went into a coma for a week. And apparently that's how he lost his game. I guess he didn't play for a long time, or just took him forever to really fully recover from his from whatever happened to him medically.
Well, I didn't know about that, but that's
No, I didn't know that
that's too
either.
bad that happened. But I'm glad to see that he's back playing pool, the game we all love.
Yeah, we all know that actually. Pool does amazing things for you too. I mean, it can actually be a very therapeutic game to play.
Well,
physically.
it can be. There are life lessons to learn in the game of pool. Actually, Dave Hemma, my friend, has taught me a lot of things that I've learned and tried to grow as a person because of the pool.
Yeah, I like Dave very much. I consider him like one of the wise ones.
Very much so.
And I'm sorry to say that I missed him yesterday. He was here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he showed up for. He was asked to show up at 11 o'clock, and he did. And he was here for a couple minutes, and then he had to go back to his family life.
Leonard's going to take this tough cut, or is he going to play a safety?
No, he's going to do draw. He's going to cut in the corner and draw it down to the 2. Look at that. Big pocket. With that 7 ball, absolutely.
Yeah, big pocket. High margin for error on that shot.
It's got a nice angle on the 4 to the 5. Just has to watch out for the scratch. But
yeah, that's a common thing. You know, you punch that a little too hard, and in the side pocket's just sitting there waiting for you.
sure, we've all done it multiple times.
In a way, you know, you're almost better off drawing around the 7. You know, come 2 rails around.
Well, that's exactly what he did, and you know
I
what?
should keep quiet. He's probably listening to me.
You know, maybe so, but I got to tell you what, he executed that great, and
He almost overdrew it and hit the titty on the side
yeah,
pocket.
almost. You know, he really did that great. You know, you will see Santos. Like sometimes I'll see them when he gets shapes on balls. He'll go like 4 rails and come out clean, and you know, come out with a really good shape on the ball, and it's kind of, and he'll overshoot it, you know, just to do that.
I've noticed a lot of players inspired heavily by Santos. You know, Ryan Santos, for one. Ryan Santos has been really trying to emulate Santos's stroke, I've noticed, over the past year and a half.
And how's his game improving?
His game's improved a little bit. You know, I can't give him the 8. He will sit there and grind me. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't give him the 8 ball. But then again, that says a lot about my game. I'm not, you know.
Well, you're working. You're being a
I
working
don't play
man and
much
not
at all
playing.
anymore,
So.
so. Leonard's got.
Look at that, perfect.
Yeah, he's got definitely, you know, the makings of a guy who could improve greatly over the years, because he definitely looks like he's working on his fundamentals.
He is, and I'm telling you, he's improved so much even in the year probably I've seen him around playing.
He's lifting his head up a little bit, but I think enough painful misses will force him back into good behavior, you know.
If I end up playing him, I'm going to do my best to get him talking to himself. If he does, I know I got him.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's definitely a poker aspect of this game. Is like when, you know, if you show your tell,
Right.
you know, if you show the tell and the player can pick up your tell, you know, like when you see a guy talking to himself, you know, so it's the same with you know, to an extreme level, Earl Strickland. When he starts talking to himself, boy, you know it's over. So Leonard takes this game, and it's 5-5 now.
Wow,
He just won
absolutely.
2 in a row.
5-5. Getting close.
But the last one, you know, was a mistake on Norbert's part. He rattled that 7 ball.
Certainly, but
of
Leonard
gift.
ran out. But look, what Leonard ran out from the 2 out on this game.
Yeah, he shot that. Yeah, he shot that.
That's amazing.
He shot that 2 ball with the big pocket.
I think I need to be going to the tournament director and getting his handicap raised up before he plays me. If he wins, no, I'm just kidding. I actually wouldn't do that. But I have to tell you,
We have a tournament director.
But I have to tell you that did happen yesterday. In fact, I started my match out, first match, and they said I had to spot 3 games. And they came back later before our match started and said, no, you play even.
Oh wow.
Boy, I was certainly thankful for, Ryan for saying that. Somebody
Yeah.
spilled the beans, and it wasn't me.
You got knocked, brother.
I looked at him while I was playing and said, I owe you a thank you.
Yeah.
The score of that match was 4-7, by the way, and then he made a game to 5, so he would have beat me with the handicap, and it ended up being our final was 8-5.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Scraped on by. So what's he looking at here, Mark? If he can make this long one ball.
Yeah, I think he just needs to make it, and you know,
Watch
I think
out for the 7. He might get hooked behind the 7.
Oh, look at that! I think he tried to play safe on purpose there. He did really
Two-way
good.
shot. Two-way
Yeah.
shot.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Well, he's deadlocked. You put the handcuffs on him, that's for sure. Definitely put the handcuffs on him. This is not an easy ball to get to, actually.
We'll see if he does manage to get ball in hand if he tries for the 3 foul. Nope, doesn't matter.
Is the 8 ball going?
Oh, nope. They are playing.
He's laughing. I don't know what he's laughing about.
I don't know. Oh, he's looking
laughing
at
to
9.
himself, so be careful. When he's laughing to himself, it might mean he feels like he's going to win.
Yeah, maybe. You know, they are playing 3 foul in this tournament.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't come into play in this game.
You know, isn't that funny? I on the stream about half an hour ago, I said, you know, there's people in here looking for action, and then Luis Lopez walks in the door.
Oh yeah, he's good.
And
Actually,
I'm the first person he says hello to.
Oh, I think he found his. I think he found
me
his
on the stream.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he found your.
He's immediately in a game right now.
Oh, he wasn't trying to get a game with you.
No. It's just that I said on the stream, I said, you know, there's a couple guys here looking for action. So if you want to come to Manila, come on down.
You know that.
Next thing you know, Luis Lopez walks in the door a half hour later.
Yeah, you know, maybe we should
Lives
announce
about a
it.
half hour away.
Maybe we should announce there's like a D player that's got $1,000 ready to play. See what happens. See how many people show up then.
Is there though?
No, but just the thought of it would tear everybody up and bring them down here.
Oh, that was the sound of a door slamming the wrong way.
Yeah, they didn't like my comment.
Well, I don't like to lie, but it might be a fun. Yeah. Oh, you missed him. He left. Whoa, Norbert plays a nice bank on the 1, and look at this. The 3 goes in early, and it looks like the 8's about to go in early.
Oh,
And
he
just
is
hooked
hooked.
himself. That's ugly. I hate those shots, and that's why I hate them. You've got to really those caroms. You got to think that through.
I won a game yesterday on a 2-9, and the guy was on 2 fouls, and he made his 9 ball off the 2 and scratched, and I won the game. He made the 9 and scratched.
Oh.
So those are tough. You know, I liked actually banking that 2 ball back there.
Oh, just bank it to the side.
Bank it in the corner. It was almost a guaranteed bank. If you're a 1 pocket player, that's a dead bank.
Because they're not that hard. A little inside English.
Yeah, and plus you're in shape for the 4 ball.
Yeah, you really gotta, like, when you play those billiards, though, you got to think it through. You can't
You
just
do.
play. I mean, you got to think every shot through. But the billiards and the combos, you got to think them through.
I agree with that
You
totally.
can't just go for the target.
He just did a great billiard into the pocket.
Damn
A
it.
great 2-wheel.
And our man Leonard comes dancing back to the table, almost. He's got a lot of enthusiasm.
He does. He's young. He does, actually. He's in his own mind here. He's singing to himself and whistling. What's the saying in the South? Whistling Dixie? Oh, he came up a little bit short on that. He would have liked to have come back a little bit more.
it's cool to see these new players, and it gives us a chance to let them know about some of the tournaments that, like, I'm hoping this guy will play the TAD Cup next year.
Oh, sure.
Perfect event for him.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
He's playing a safety, wasn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad one either. I don't know. No, he's not quite hooked, but still.
The kid is all adrenaline right now.
Okay. Being on the right side of the ball is like the most important thing. Leonard not being on the right side of that ball was the whole difference between him winning probably this game and not winning this game.
Yeah, just to share some knowledge with you, while we're talking about it, that's almost that's one of the main things about rotation pool is being on the right side of the ball. It's easy to get shape on a ball, but to get on the right side of the ball for the best shape, the most ideal shape to play the right pattern you want to play, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I think every player should ask themselves a 50-50 question: which side of the ball do I want to be on every shot? And then you know what? Even if you end up a little too far or whatever, that's okay. Or just as long as you get on that's the most important thing.
Oh, Norbert's probably happy he had that chance because he had him 5-3. Leonard caught up to 5-5, and
and the one-game handicap is now kind of not relevant anymore.
No, it's not. They're almost both playing even. I wasn't here for the first day, but I'm hearing there were a lot of hill matches.
There were indeed,
which is a very good reflection on the way. I think we all kind of know each other's weight though here. So
there were a lot of people that were, I think, known players from Hard Times. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There were a few people that are patrons of Manila Billiards here who probably haven't played as much at Hard Times, who we were a little unknown. Mm-hmm. But we want those people to have an opportunity to play in the tournament since they're supporting Manila.
Yeah. Absolutely. I like this format though too. We were talking about it earlier, as opposed to the ball spot, game spot. The game spot, ball spot comparison when you're playing handicap tournaments. I definitely prefer this game spot scenario.
It takes a variable out. A whole big variable because making the ball in a snap, making it wild. An 8-ball or 7-ball. It takes a lot of luck out. You gotta make every ball count.
Yeah, and I think it's positive for the player because it teaches them to play the game the right way instead of riding balls all the time or
I would agree with that.
An early combo or looking for an early billiard. It makes you play the game the right way.
I think so. I really do agree with that.
Okay, so I think he's actually got a back cut this ball, and I don't know if there's enough.
We had an ancient old player named Jackrabbit, known as Mark, and he used to have a cue known as the Elvis cue. It was not necessarily a famous cue, but it was a famous cue because it kept getting passed amongst the players and being sold.
Oh, really? That's funny. That's funny. I think we're going to be seeing that. You remember that orange cue that Ronnie Alcano was using last year? That Day-Glow orange cue?
No, I actually never saw it.
I've seen that already change hands twice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, and that cue was used against Efren Reyes in a match that I streamed a year and a half ago.
You know, it's funny. The Filipinos pass cues around a lot.
Yeah, they do.
As a matter of fact, somebody sold me, or actually, they just traded me a Predator butt without the wrap, and for the wrap. And what's funny is, hey, Francisco Bustamante, used this one. What was funny is about 2 weeks ago, I talked to somebody else who had traded or bought a cue, a Predator break cue from the same person, and they said they had been used by Bustamante.
Well, there you go. Exactly.
So I don't know what's going on there, but at least my thing was only a trade.
Yeah. Nice combo. Well, I guess this 6 to the 8 is the trouble here.
Yeah.
4 to the 6.
The 4 to the 6, I think.
4 to the 6.
He needs to. He actually needs to. I don't know. Let's see what he does. This is good.
I don't know about that, but I was thinking just play a stop shot of some kind.
Well, here, he has to just draw right. He'll go to the rail and come right underneath between the 9-6, right for the 9. But no, that. Oh,
he's fine.
He's perfect. Yeah. I'm telling you, this guy knows how to play.
Yeah.
He really does. So I think maybe he's coming out of his coma.
Well, it was only a 5-day deal, but.
Leonard concedes the match. No, concedes the game. No.
So now the score is going to be 7-5. It's going to put Norbert on the hill. And Leonard needs the next 3 games. But remember, guys, we haven't seen the end of either of these guys because it is double elimination. And this is a winner's side match that you're watching. So Leonard will still play if he loses this next game. He'll go on to play you, Mr. Whitehead.
Oh, that's correct. Leonard really hasn't made a lot of mistakes in this match. I mean, it's been early on. There haven't been a lot of 7, 8, 9 misses. Only 1 or 2. That's really been almost a run-out game almost from the beginning. This is really impressive, actually. This is almost. This is a lot better than normal league play pool or Thursday night. Mm-hmm. So I think everyone stepped their game up.
I love the 9-foot tables too. I mean, you just can't. There's no comparison. Maybe a 10-foot is a comparison, but
that's only if you're Earl Strickland.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I just have to ask Bob's. Wait a minute. Bob, you haven't had Oscar and Cornell yet? We need to get these matches going. We need to get these matches going because, it's hard.
No, I didn't know they had to take it.
Yeah. Why don't you just call their match? Which table is available? Oh, Reed's table.
You want picture?
All right, we got a good match here. Leonard's got a chance right now. Ball in hand, bro. I like this. We got action here. This is a match.
You know, he went 3 unanswered games first, so.
Nice stroke.
Well, that's actually really good shot.
Yeah, he's got good control. You know, this is a fairly basic shot, and if he could go behind, if he overstrokes it, he'll hit the 8.
Well, if he did it just like he did it earlier, he'll get perfect. You know, he had that shot that was similar earlier, and he almost overstroked it. But
Right.
You're right, he can hit the 8, but yeah, you're right. If he does too much, he can hit the 8.
I mean, I kind of prefer punching this and coming under the 8,
Oh, that's what I think. Oh,
but he might spin around it, which to me is dangerous.
you know, he actually ended up really good, and look at that. Now the
Yeah,
8-ball's in a
yeah.
much easier spot. You know what? He knows something we don't.
Well, I mean, you know, that was a percentage of the outcome, and he just happened to get. I think he got a little lucky there. You know, a little luck goes a long way in this.
A little luck always helps.
But this is no walk in the park. This shot. I mean, the pressure's on him when your opponent's on the hill, because he knows if he misses, it's over.
Yeah, the 7-ball shot is one you would end up rattling in the corner if he missed it.
Look, he's rehearsing. He's rehearsing his stroke. He's trying to figure out where his cue ball is going to go. But
you know,
overcut it.
Great shot. Oh, he just bit it. You know, I think rehearsing that stroke is not necessarily a bad thing, because it kind of gets your feeling of the speed that you want and the feeling of the hit. So to be honest, I think that's actually a good habit. I think golfers do it, don't they? And golfers are the best at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So I think
they
there's
step aside and they especially when they're putting.
right, the putting. And so I think there's a lot of merit in that. We can learn something from that player.
From playing golf.
No, from Leonard just there.
from Leonard?
Yeah, that was a good habit.
Uh-oh. Did he just miscue?
He just miscued totally.
My God, we got drama here.
He shot too quick,
we
just
got
like you
drama
said.
at Manila Billiards, man.
He shot too quick, just like you said.
I'm telling you, that's the second time you've commented it, and it was the first thing I told you when you came up. He shoots too fast. If he took his time, it would be a different game.
He's pulling out his pool tools to fix his Q-tip.
All right, I'm going to actually put the camera on the next table as well.
There you call it, Oscar. Okay. Hold it. We're now calling. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Just one win.
Leonard just shot a pretty great shot. Went all the way around the table and ends up with the typical straight on the 9. See what he tries to do here. If he tries to get aggressive, or what kind of a safe he plays. He's looking like he's going to go for it, but I don't know. Going for it by the bank. Oh no.
Pressure shot here, big time. Is he going to go for the bank?
That's what I've been thinking. He had intense eyes the whole time, and he hit it hard enough that he gets a.
He did a side to side. He did a side to side safety the other way around. All right, guys, this match is almost over, so stand by. See, that's the problem here is, okay, you got lucky and you got a good roll, but if you keep giving him chances, eventually he's going to regain control of the game, and that's what Norbert just did here. You know,
I think so.
Maintaining control.
Norbert wants a nice, easy 9-ball for the win. He don't want to. He doesn't want to put Leonard one game away from being on the hill with him.
Oh, hell no.
You didn't play? Why not? Yesterday we have a fight at 10.
Well, he's actually 3 games away right now. Oh,
well, yes,
game,
but
you mean 1 game away from being on the hill? Yeah.
Yeah, I snuck in a trickiness on you.
Tricky phrase, tricky statement. I'm trying to see if I'm listening.
I think Leonard
It's
conceded.
over.
That's it.
All right.
I think Norbert won.
Yeah, Leonard gave it to him. You know
Yeah.
what? I say make him shoot everything. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to reboot the stream. Meanwhile, we have another match now starting on the one-loss side between Oscar and June. No, I'm sorry. Cornell. Oscar and Cornell. And that's happening right now. I think Oscar is in the red sweater there. He just shot. And Cornell is, or Cornelius. That's what he told me this morning his name is. These guys are playing a race to 5. And I think Cornelius gets 1 game in a race to 5. So Oscar has to go to 5 games. Cornelius, in that Hawaiian shirt that you see there, goes to 4. So stand by, guys. We're going to have another match real soon on the main stream table. Mark, thanks for hanging out and talking to us.
Sure, no problem.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to play this out a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do right now. Anything's possible here at Manila Billiards. So hang out, folks. I'm going to reboot the stream, okay? It's going to turn back on in about 2 or 3 minutes.